Hi, welcome. Simon here and hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to fix this error message. Boot device not found. Please install an operating system on your hard disk. Hard disk error code 3F0. And it says press F2, system diagnostics. For more information, please visit hp.com website and find out more details about the error code. So in other words, my laptop here has a bad hard drive. Okay, so if you're getting this boot device not found, that indicates that the hard drive is not booting to Windows. It could be the system corrupted in Windows or the hard drive problem. More likely, it will be the hard drive issue. Okay, you can press F2 to run the diagnostics and see if it shows the hard drive was the error message. Alright, so to move forward, I am going to walk you through how to replace the hard drive and also do the Windows installation. First, I need to press and hold the power button to turn off the computer. And once the computer is turned off, the next step is to unplug the adapter, the power adapter. And let's go ahead and start removing the hard drive. Now, before we go ahead and do things, before you go ahead and jump into replacing the hard drive, you need to understand two things. One of them is if you remove or replace the hard drive, more likely that you decided to repair the computer, right? That means that you might not have the data. Okay, so that is one thing you need to keep that in mind. Of course, you do also need to have a new hard drive replacement plus the installer USB for Windows. So you need to have a new hard drive as well as the Windows installer USB drive. Okay, because when you install the new hard drive, this is blank, it doesn't have Windows in it, and this is where it comes in and install Windows 10 or Windows 11. Then you would have a brand new computer without any data. Now, for those of you who says, hey, I need the information, at the end of the video, I'll walk you through and how to try to recover those data as well. Alright, so I'm using a Phillips screwdriver here. I'm going to remove the screws. Technically, you need to remove the two plastic cover, top left and top right. That is the one that is hiding the screws. So go ahead and remove that. And then here, right at the bottom, you can see the white screws as well. It's a lot tiny. This one is a Phillips screwdriver, Phillips screw head, and it's a lot tinier. So I'm using the 1.5. Alright, once you have removed the three screws at the bottom, pretty much we are ready to separate the back cover. I'll be using a metal prying tool. I stick it in between. Okay, gonna get a good opening here. Once I have a good opening, I like to use the plastic prying tool so that I do not make a dent or scratch on the laptop. Okay, let's work around and find a good opening. Usually the side of the computer is a lot weaker. So let's just kind of get underneath there. Try not to stick too deep because you do not want to damage the internal part of the motherboard. I'm still not getting the opening. Seems to be really tight. Except the one here on the right. So just take your time when you're trying to pry this thing open. For some reason, mine is so tough. Okay, finally, the entire back cover just got removed. You need to put quite a bit of pressure to pry it open, I guess. I was having some hard time over there. Apologize. Now, to move forward, this is the battery, RAM, CPU fan, motherboard. That's the hard drive, solid state, and this is the hard drive. So for this one, it has the 16 gigabytes. I definitely do not recommend this. Since we open up the computer, I would use a Phillips screwdriver and remove that 16 gigabyte M.2. So what this is just technically a very small hard drive that I think it has the recovery file or the Windows file to just boot up the computer. This technically really have no data or whatsoever. All your information is stored in this hard drive right here. So I'm going to open up that clipper, slide that cable down towards the body, and I'm going to remove the screws. So using the Phillips screwdriver, removing the 2 screws. Okay, now I can slide that hard drive out. So what I'm going to do next is to install the new hard drive in it. So I'm going to remove the 2 screws. This is the side of it. And let's remove the other one here, like so. And we are going to remove this connector here. Okay, like such. And then this is the original hard drive. I'm going to leave it on the side. I just wanted to install everything first on the newer hard drive. Okay, now you're going to put the 2 screws back together. Did I make a mistake? Isn't it supposed to be on this side? Maybe I did. I was trying to not make a mistake. Now I feel embarrassed by not knowing which side of the thing's supposed to go in first. So if that side's supposed to go in, then the plastic was supposed to stay this side. Okay. All right. Now the metal part should be, is it on top or the bottom? Let's see. So if it's in like such, okay, so it has to be in this way. Okay, now we're gonna slide it in, close it down, and let's connect the flex cable. Push it all the way in and push the clipper down to clip it back in. Remember the 2 screws here is holding down the metal bracket. So let's put it back in. We need to secure that. All right, once it's in, secure, double check. What we did was we removed the M.2 SSD drive. This is not needed, to be honest with you. 16 gigabytes, you can't do anything with it. So we're just going to remove that. Now the question is, if you want to install the M.2 instead of the 2.5 inch SSD, is that possible? The answer is yes. Yes, you can. You can install the definitely you can install the 2.5. Let me walk you here. You definitely can install the 2.5 sorry, the NVMe M.2 SSD drive. You can install here. Okay, definitely you can do that and install Windows, operating system, everything in that drive. If you do not have this and this is not your option, then of course you can install the 2.5 inch SSD drive as well. So for my case, I want it to be 2.5 inch SSD in this situation. All right, so once we have done that, just give an opportunity for you to upgrade the RAM if you want to. This is a DDR4 RAM, you can install just like that. All right, so I will be closing up this cover right here. Just gonna press it down really hard. Took me a long time to remove it. And now we have the new hard drive, but what we need to do is to install the Windows. I'll be installing the Windows here for you to check it out. At the same time, I'm going to talk about how to recover the data. All right, so let me go ahead and grab my USB installer here. 1 second. Okay, so technically, if you do not want to purchase the USB installer, you can actually make one yourself. You can go to Microsoft website, find your USB. Mine is the 16 gigabytes. I'll be installing this, using this to install. Okay, so let's go and plug it in on the side. We're gonna turn on the computer. And then for HP, I'm pressing F9. So when you press F9, it will show you the boot menu. Okay, the boot menu right now is booting to my USB SanDisk. Okay, press enter. Windows setup 64-bit, press enter. Hopefully you guys can see better with less lighting. Okay, so continue the process. What you can do is you need to buy one of those USB SATA hard drive docking station. You dock it in and you try to recover the data. That's pretty much it. Install. Okay, at this point here, you'll just want to accept the license agreement, click next, install Windows. That is the new hard drive I installed, which is blank, so we click next. And right now it's copying the files from the USB to the laptop. All right, so technically, if you want to recover the data off of this old hard drive here, I'm using a DIY. I removed from the external drive this connector right here. So this is the connector I removed from the external drive. It's a SATA connector reader. You can just plug it in like such. Okay, and then get the cable, the USB 3.0, install it, and you can plug this one into a working computer. Okay, once you plug it in, you should be able to access the data off of this if the hard drive is working. If the hard drive is totally gone, then you can't recover the data. Okay, you can get one of these on Amazon. What I'll do is I'll link it down in the description below. Go ahead and check it out. Hopefully you can plug it into a different computer and recover your data. Also, I would make a link to where you can buy this USB Windows installer, as well as the new hard drive SSD that we just installed. Okay, so technically that is that. Hopefully you can hear what I just said. My microphone was not next to me. Okay, let's see. It's already 16 minutes. It's gonna be quite a long video, but hope at least I'm not editing the video, make it short and entertaining. This is the real life. From start to an end without editing. Hopefully that gives you a rough idea how to do it from start to end without editing in this video. It is still going, and right now it's installing, so it may take some time. Let's just be patient and wait. You can skip and fast forward in while you're watching this. Pretty much there's nothing I'm doing right now. We're just looking at this files getting ready for installation. It's right at about 27%. You just have to wait until the installation is done. So you can skip and fast forward, and I'll continue recording without editing. Alright, let's go ahead and restart now. Okay, the computer is getting ready. We are almost done. Actually, you can remove this USB installer. We are done installing. We do not need that at the moment. Well, it's taking a while, but at least it's fully still going. Come on. It's been taking a while. Alright, finally.
Hi there, I'm Cortana, and I'm here to help. A little sign in here, a touch of Wi-Fi there, and we'll have your PC ready for all you plan to do. Use your voice or the keyboard along the way, and if you'd like me to stay quiet, just select the little microphone icon towards the bottom of your screen. If you need an assistive screen reader, press the Windows, Control, and Enter keys at the same time to turn on narrator. Okay, enough intro. Let's dig in. Your region is set to the United States. Is that right?
So pretty much this is the setup screen here. You want to set up according to your region. Mine is United States. Click yes.
Your keyboard is set
Yes.
to. Do you also type with
Skip. I do not have
Now
additional
let's get you
keyboard.
connected to a network.
I can skip the network.
Just
I
so
do
you
not
know,
need the network.
connecting to a network.
Skip. I don't need that. Say no.
Type what you want to name your account.
I'm just going to name owner for now on the laptop. It's just a user
Okay,
owner.
now type a
Password. I don't need a
Hey,
password.
look,
Skip.
that's me,
Decline. I don't need you,
Windows need to
Cortana.
save your.
I don't need stuff
These are
safe
the
in the
settings
cloud.
Microsoft recommends.
Accept. Whatever terms you got.
Almost done now. We just need to get a few more things polished up for you, and Windows will be all yours. Looking forward to helping out.
Alright, I just want to boot right into Windows and show you guys that replacing the hard drive, remove the hard drive, replace the new hard drive, install the Windows. There you have it. Yeah, a working computer again without any trouble. Okay, so almost there. Okay, it says almost there. There you go. We are right at that Windows screen. So at this point, I recommend you to connect yourself to your internet by clicking here and select your Wi-Fi. Go ahead and connect yourself, and then make sure you do auto Windows update. That would update all your driver and such. But do not forget, I like to go to control panel first. Okay, this is where I like to go. Control panel. I go to hardware and sound, power options, and I'm going to tell the computer never sleep. Plug in for 10 minutes, sleep, never. Display off in 5 minutes, never. Click save changes because I'm going to connect to the internet and do auto Windows update. I do not want to update the computer while the thing went to sleep. All right, so that is the thing that I wanted to share with you. Now let's take a quick look and see if I can access my data. That is the old hard drive. I plug it in. I hear the little beeping sound, which is good. And see if anything pops up. Nothing yet. Looks like the hard drive is spinning. It might take some time to show up. I'm gonna right click, disk management. I do not see the hard drive here. Let me unplug it, plug it back in. Well, I'm not gonna wait for the hard drive to show. Like I said, the hard drive might have gone bad already. But I just wanted to share with you, if you get one of this device, you plug it into a computer, you might be able to recover the data depending on how bad the hard drive is. It looks like my hard drive is long gone, so I'm not expecting any data off of this. But yep, this is how you do it. If you have a boot device not found, then more likely changing out the hard drive, installing the Windows, that would fix everything. Okay, thanks for watching. Until next time, bye now.